fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish and class is in session. I'm excited because today we are going to take a look at a knife that was designed by Jim Skelton. This is the Tuya Scaphoid. If you guys don't know who Jim Skelton is, and most of you guys do, Jim is a knife reviewer on YouTube. I will link his channel down below. I don't know Jim, but I love his channel. I love his reviews. He is also a knife designer. This is called the Tuya Scaphoid. So without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. All right, so our knife comes in this hinge style hard case. Nothing on the case. On the back, we've got some information about our knife. This is the Scaphoid. Our model number T1730-A, S90V blade steel. This is a manual opening knife with a satin finish. Our handle material is titanium and carbon fiber. So let's open this bad boy up and take a look. All right, so our closed length here is 4.5 inches. We've got bead blast titanium handles on this one with 2x2 twill carbon fiber inlays, open construction with a titanium backspacer. We've got a hidden lanyard notch there if you'd like to put a lanyard on your knife. On the backside here, we've also got some carbon fiber inlay that is all one piece here. A titanium clip, T6 body screws on this one. We've got a flat-faced T8 pivot screw on here, and that one is a captive pivot. This is a manual opening flipper knife. Our flipper tab has some nice aggressive jimping on it. This one is a frame lock. We've got a steel reinforcement on our lock bar, and we've got a good early lockup there, but it's not too early. I would say we've got about a 40% lockup. Fit and finish on here is fantastic. The carbon fiber inlays are inset nicely. Nothing is proud, nothing is poking up. Everything is chamfered down beautifully, and the titanium handles are contoured. There is not a sharp edge or a pokey point anywhere on here. Pow! The detent on that is absolutely amazing, and that is super satisfying. That thing snaps out of there with authority. So our overall length here is 8 inches. We've got a 3.5 inch Americanized Tonto blade here with S90V blade steel. A gorgeous belt satin finish here on the bevel grind. That is a hollow grind here. We have a compound grind, and up here on the tip we have a flat grind and a forward swedge. We have a hand rub satin finish on the flat here. Absolutely gorgeous finish and grind on this knife. No billboarding on this side. Over here on this side of the knife we have the Tuya logo, and that is it. I really appreciate that. And then here on the lock bar relief cutout we have Jim Skelton's logo, which is Skelton Bladeworks. We have S90V etched on the flipper tab there. Action on this one is super smooth, just ridiculous. This one is running on caged ball bearings, and that detent is just fantastic. Another thing I love about this is how low the blade sits down in the well, barely over an inch right there at its widest part. That is just awesome. We've got a nice palm swell here on our handle, and then we've got a finger choil cutout. We even have a little pinky notch back here. So ergonomically, I have extra large hands. I wear an extra large glove. It's about a 3.5 finger grip for me, but that little pinky notch creates a good place for my pinky to land onto, and that is just super comfortable. Even choking up here into a trigger pull grip is very comfortable. I actually prefer that. We've got some nice jimping here on the spine, that wide jimping, which I typically don't prefer, but here it's a little bit aggressive, and so it provides more grip. There are no hot spots, no warm spots. That low profile milled titanium clip just melts into your hand, and that blade shape is just absolutely wicked. And with this hollow grind and then a flat grind up here on the tip, that flat grind is going to reinforce this tip, and that hollow grind is going to make this thing super slicey. So not only is this one going to excel at poking and piercing tasks, but it is also going to be super slicey. These are still available. You can get them from Tuya Knife. You can get them at Jim Skelton's website. You can get them at White Mountain Knives. There are a few other places. I will link them down below. This one retails for $2.99, and with contoured titanium, carbon fiber, S90V, this is worth every bit of $299. Just an outstanding knife. As far as I know, this is Jim Skelton's second design, both with Tuya. He did the Kaladin, and now he's got the Scaphoid. And I don't know what was the inspiration for the name of this knife, but the Scaphoid is a bone in your wrist. And in Greek, that translates to boat. And the scaphoid bone, if you look it up and Google an image of the scaphoid bone, it is kind of shaped like this. It sort of has an upward sloping little notch on one end, and the rest of it is kind of a boat or a canoe shape. So I don't know if that was the inspiration for the name, but I think that the name is very fitting. So there you go, boys and girls. Just wanted to share that with you today. This is the Tuya Scaphoid, designed by Jim Skelton of Skelton Bladeworks. I think this is absolutely awesome. I just love the lines of this knife, and that blade is just freaking wicked. That is fierce right there, and I love it. As always, guys, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you have any Tuya knives. Let me know if you have the Kaladin or the Tuya Scaphoid. Let me know what you think of this. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.